Hey guys, welcome back to Budget Your Journey. I'm Kathy. Today we're going to stuff my two envelopes. We have our sinking fund envelope, our sinking fund binder, and our cash bin binder. My husband ran to the bank for me today, which was awesome. So now I just get to count it up. There should be 520 here, I believe. I should just look at my budget just to validate that. Yep, 520. So let's go ahead and get this counted up and we'll set it, we'll get the binder stuffed, and then we will take care of the purple binder. I'm going to go ahead and bring this out, get my calculator ready. I guess probably doing it this way, as I've seen others do in videos, is the easier way of doing things. It's backwards for me. Always put the higher bills on the bottom. But here, we want the higher bills on top. So there's 100, 50, 100, 150, 200. There's 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, so 160. And then 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60. So 520, that's exactly what we're supposed to have. So not all of this is going to go into the green binder. I'm going to set it off to the side so I can bring this out. So I've got my mini Monday. I don't have any money for this, and I'm not quite sure when I'm going to start this. I already have money in it, but I'm not quite sure when I'm going to start this. I'm thinking probably closer to September. We've got a week vacation coming up in August, and we're going out of town this weekend. I'm actually filming this on a Thursday, and so I'm not quite sure. Plus I got to make all my little, well, not me, my husband has to make all the little games. So that's a down the road. Health and beauty, this is gonna get 10 from over here. So I have a total of 30 in here now. And again, I don't have trackers for these. Maybe in the future, as I mentioned in the video last week, I just needed to get this started. I could plan this thing to death, or I can start it. And so that's what we're doing, is we're starting it. So beverage, as you can see, I still need to make the placeholder. This one gets 20, and the beverages is in case my husband and I want to go grab a beer, or if we want to go have a drink, or whatever. It's whatever we decide we want to spend on that. So 20, 40, 60, 61, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So 68 in beverage. Excuse me. Coffee. This is for my coffee runs down at the little convenience store, or the coffee stand. I'm like, what is that called? Down on the corner. And excuse me, for a 20 ounce, I can get a 20 ounce coffee for $4.50. And so this and a couple of quarters gets me a 20 ounce coffee. So I have 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25 in coffee. And then Costco gets 10. We don't go to Costco often. We just go as needed. So this is just going to kind of build up. Looks like I need to do a condensing here pretty soon, so I'll figure out how to do that, and that will be in a different video. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 in Costco. I know we're going to need toilet paper here pretty soon, so that may be a Costco run. Drinks, this is drinks or convenience store. This is my husband's envelope to kind of go spend. He likes to go get Liquid Deaths down at the convenience store or whatever. That's going to get a 10. So he's got 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. And household, we're going to get, it's going to get a 10. And so there's 10, 20, 30, nope, that was wrong. 10, 20, 30, 40, 45. Don't count so fast that you miss it. And then the last but not least is wax, and that's not going to get anything. I'm probably going to spend this next week because I have an appointment next week. And then I got to figure out I'll probably start taking, I take 70 out, as I showed in yesterday's video, for my cash. And so I'll probably bump that up to 80 and then start putting $10 a week into this to build up for the next time I need it. So that's it for that envelope. Let's see, what cash do we have left? So my grocery fund, I give myself $200 and it's $450. So that's going to go into my wallet. Again, I don't have a wallet yet to put it. I have a wallet, but not one that I can show. So I'm going to set that aside and put that in my wallet and run to the grocery store tomorrow morning. And then we are going out of town this weekend. That's why I'm filming this on a Thursday instead of a Friday. But we're bringing in a dog sitter. He's supposed to be stopping by anytime, and I'm trying to get this done before he shows up because it, I don't know, might be awkward me sitting here talking to my phone. So this will be for him. I'll put that in an envelope and I'll leave that for him for when he shows up tomorrow to sit with the dogs. So I'm going to set that off to the side. And then what else do I have left here? My husband, because this was his payday, he gets $50 spend money. So I will give that to him. And then our town fair that we're going to, because we're going out of town this weekend, we're going to some friend's place, and you know, small towns, they do the town fairs or whatever. And so that's going on this weekend. And so I'm taking $100 spend money to spend on food and whatever we want. So that's where the rest of that cash is going to go. I'm going to set that cash tray out of the way, and we're going to get into this binder. Don't fall over. And this is my sinking fund binder. And in this binder, this paycheck, we sent 145, excuse me, to the pet envelope. So nothing went into the car this time. Nothing went into the emergency fund because this is at $1,000 at our bank. Nothing went into the home. Here's the pets. And so this one gets $145. And I think I mentioned last week that my pets are aging. I may have even mentioned it yesterday in yesterday's video. Our pets are aging. They're 12, and so they do get quite a bit of money each month, just because they are aging. And as a reminder, my sinking funds, they get the phony money, and so there's one of my little. That's Annie. As you can see, here's Blaze and Annie. So they're on the phony money because I do transfer to a savings account at our credit union. Do I earn a ton of interest when I do that? No, not really. But I don't know. I don't know if I'm old school or what, but I just have a hard time with that much cash sitting around the house, and I like having access to it with just a transfer. And I know if I had cash, I'd be able to access it. But this is what's going to work for me right now. And then that way I'm not tempted to put it on a credit card and then convince myself I can just pay for it over time. I just have it available. So we're going to count this up real quick. We have 100, 200, 300, 400, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, and 79. It does, because this is just printed on regular copy paper, it does make it a little harder to count. And then the last one that we're putting into, if you remember, I emptied the month ahead, or excuse me, I emptied the 100 envelope savings challenge that I was working on, and this I was just filling with any leftover money from my grocery fund. And I decided to empty this and put that into the month ahead. So I emptied that and I counted that in yesterday's video. And then my husband deposited it. And so now, and so that was $384 plus I'm transferring $40 from this paycheck. So that gives us $424 that we're going to put into the month ahead fund. And so we are going to put this in bill order, and hopefully it's not too painful to watch. Just bear with me, people. And I've already, because I have because this is funny money, I get to print it. So it's kind of odd saying I get to print money, but I do. So we're going to count this up real quick. So we have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, oh dear Lord, 700, 800, and then we have 20, 40, 60, 80. So, uh-oh, I've already lost count. I should just break out my calculator. What did I do with it? Oh, there it is. It's just going to be easier if I break out my calculator. Count her up. So 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, plus 20, 40, 60, 80, plus 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So that will give us 894 in that count. And this counts over at Ally. And so that's a nice starting point. What do I need for a month ahead? I'm about half there. I need $1,544 for, nope, that is just my savings. I should probably look at my real, oh yeah, I need $5,447 for my month ahead. So we're not halfway there. We're a long ways from that. So anyways, that is the month ahead folder. So that is the end of the cash stuffing for this week. Next video will be my Transfer Tuesday. That's where I'll be transferring $164 to my Toyota car loan, to the principal of the Toyota car loan, to help knock that down. And I guess that's it. That's the end of this video. Thank you for joining me. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and leave me your comments of what you're working on debt payment, anything that you think I can do that a little bit different in this video that would be more interesting to you. I'm just learning as I go along. I feel like I'm in that mode in life. I'm in my mid-50s, and I feel like I'm in that mode in life where I'm just figuring it out. And so I'm gonna figure it out while taking you guys along with me. Oh, that was one of my dogs. She's wondering why I'm sitting here talking to myself. So anyways, thank you for joining me again, and don't forget to budget your journey, because every dollar has a destination and every journey begins with a single step. And I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Thanks, guys.